Welcome! Today, we're diving into the world of LLCs, what they are, how they work, and whether you might need one for your business or side hustle. If you've ever wondered about the difference between an LLC and other business structures, or if you're just starting out and want to protect yourself, this video is for you. We'll break down the basics, clear up common misconceptions, and help you decide if forming an LLC makes sense for your situation. Let's get started by understanding what an LLC actually is. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. It's a popular business structure in the United States that combines the flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. This means that as an owner, your personal assets are generally protected from business debts and lawsuits. LLCs are designed to be simple to set up and manage, making them a favorite choice for small business owners, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. But what exactly does limited liability mean, and why does it matter? Limited liability is one of the biggest advantages of forming an LLC. In simple terms, it means that if your business faces a lawsuit or can't pay its debts, your personal assets like your house, car, or savings are usually off limits to creditors. Only the money and assets owned by the LLC are at risk. This protection is a key reason many people choose to form an LLC, especially if their business involves any risk or if they want peace of mind as they grow. Many small businesses start as sole proprietorships, which is the simplest way to operate. However, sole proprietors have no legal separation between themselves and their business. That means if something goes wrong, your personal assets could be at risk. An LLC, on the other hand, creates a legal barrier between you and your business. This difference can be crucial if you want to limit your personal liability and protect your finances. You might also hear about corporations, which are another type of business structure. Corporations offer strong liability protection, but they come with more rules, paperwork, and sometimes double taxation. LLCs are generally easier to manage, with fewer formalities and more flexibility in how you run your business. For many small business owners, an LLC strikes the right balance between protection and simplicity. Almost anyone can form an LLC, individuals, groups, or even other companies. There are very few restrictions, and you don't need to be a U.S. citizen or resident. This makes LLCs a popular choice for a wide range of businesses, from solo freelancers to growing startups. Whether you're selling products, offering services, or running an online business, an LLC could be a good fit. Forming an LLC is usually straightforward. You'll need to choose a unique business name, file articles of organization with your state, and pay a filing fee. Some states may require additional paperwork or publication notices. Once approved, you'll receive a certificate confirming your LLC's existence. It's a good idea to create an operating agreement, even if your state doesn't require one, to outline how your LLC will be managed. An operating agreement is a document that outlines how your LLC will be run. It covers things like ownership percentages, voting rights, and how profits are shared. Even if you're the only owner, having an operating agreement can help prevent misunderstandings and show that your LLC is a separate legal entity. This document isn't always required by law, but it's highly recommended. LLCs can be managed by their members, the owners, or by appointed managers. In a member-managed LLC, all owners share responsibility for day-to-day operations. In a manager-managed LLC, the members choose one or more managers to handle business affairs. This flexibility allows you to structure your LLC in a way that fits your needs and preferences. LLCs can have just one owner, single member, or multiple owners. Multi-member, single-member LLCs are common for solo entrepreneurs, while multi-member LLCs are great for partnerships. Both types offer the same liability protection, but the way they're taxed and managed can differ. It's important to choose the structure that matches your business goals. One of the perks of an LLC is tax flexibility. By default, single-member LLCs are taxed like sole proprietorships, and multi-member LLCs like partnerships. This means profits and losses pass through to your personal tax return, avoiding double taxation. However, LLCs can also choose to be taxed as a corporation if that's more beneficial. This flexibility lets you optimize your tax situation as your business grows. Pass-through taxation means that the LLC itself doesn't pay federal income tax. Instead, profits and losses are reported on the owner's personal tax return. This can simplify your tax filing and may reduce your overall tax burden. It's one of the main reasons many small business owners choose the LLC structure over a corporation. LLCs can elect to be taxed as a corporation, including S-corporation status, by filing the appropriate forms with the IRS. This can sometimes save money on self-employment taxes, depending on your income and business structure. It's a good idea to consult a tax professional to see which option is best for your situation. Most states require LLCs to file an annual report and pay a small fee to stay in good standing. Some states also require you to update your registered agent information or file other paperwork. Failing to meet these requirements can result in penalties or even the dissolution of your LLC, so it's important to stay organized and on top of deadlines. Every LLC must have a registered agent, a person or company, designated to receive legal documents and government notices on behalf of the business. The registered agent must have a physical address in the state where your LLC is formed. This role is crucial for ensuring you don't miss important legal or tax documents. Forming an LLC doesn't automatically grant you the right to operate your business. Depending on your industry and location, you may need additional licenses or permits. These could include local business licenses, professional certifications, or health permits. Be sure to check with your city, county, and state to make sure you're fully compliant. Once your LLC is formed, it's important to open a separate business bank account. This keeps your business finances distinct from your personal funds, which helps maintain your liability protection and makes accounting much easier. Most banks will require your LLC documents and an EIN, Employer Identification Number. To open an account, an EIN is a unique number assigned by the IRS to identify your business for tax purposes. Most LLCs need an EIN even if you don't have employees. You'll use it to open bank accounts, file taxes, and handle payroll. Applying for an EIN is free and can be done quickly online through the IRS website. While an LLC offers liability protection, it's still wise to consider business insurance. General liability insurance, professional liability, or other policies can provide extra coverage for lawsuits, accidents, or property damage. Insurance can help fill gaps that LLC protection doesn't cover, giving you even more peace of mind. Having an LLC can make it easier to enter into contracts with clients, vendors, and partners. Contracts should always be signed in the name of your LLC, not your personal name, to maintain your liability protection. This also helps establish your business as a separate legal entity in the eyes of the law. If you plan to hire employees, an LLC can make the process smoother. You'll need to comply with employment laws, handle payroll taxes, and provide workers' compensation insurance. Having an LLC helps formalize your business and can make it easier to manage these responsibilities. LLCs can attract investors by offering flexible ownership structures and clear profit-sharing arrangements. While some investors prefer corporations, especially for startups seeking venture capital, an LLC can still be a strong choice for many small businesses. Be sure to outline investment terms in your operating agreement. As your business grows, an LLC can adapt to your changing needs. You can add new members, change your management structure, or even convert to a corporation if needed. This flexibility makes LLCs a great choice for businesses that plan to evolve over time. Forming an LLC can boost your business's credibility with customers, suppliers, and partners. It shows that you're serious and committed to operating professionally. Many clients and vendors prefer working with LLCs because they know there's a formal structure in place. In some states, forming an LLC can help protect your privacy. You may be able to keep your personal information off public records by using a registered agent or forming the LLC in a privacy-friendly state. This can be especially important for home-based businesses or anyone concerned about personal security. You can use one LLC to operate multiple businesses, either as separate divisions or by creating additional DBAs, doing business as names. However, keep in mind that risks from one business can affect the others if they're under the same LLC. For higher risk ventures, consider forming separate LLCs. LLCs are commonly used to hold real estate investments. They provide liability protection for property owners and can simplify transferring ownership or bringing in new investors. If you're investing in rental properties or commercial real estate, an LLC is often the preferred structure. If you run an online business like e-commerce, consulting, or digital products, an LLC can help protect your personal assets and build trust with customers. Many payment processors and platforms require a formal business structure, and an LLC can make it easier to get approved. Freelancers and independent contractors can benefit from forming an LLC. It separates your business income and expenses from your personal finances, offers liability, protection, and can make you appear more professional to clients. Even if you're a one-person operation, an LLC can be a smart move. If you have a side hustle like selling crafts, tutoring, or consulting, an LLC can help protect your personal assets and make it easier to manage your business. It's a simple way to formalize your side gig and prepare for future growth, even if you're just getting started. Family businesses often choose the LLC structure because it allows for flexible ownership and management. You can easily add or remove family members as owners, and the operating agreement can spell out everyone's roles and responsibilities. This helps keep things clear and organized as your business grows. If you're starting a business with one or more partners, an LLC can help define each person's ownership and responsibilities. The operating agreement can outline how decisions are made, how profits are shared, and what happens if someone wants to leave the business. This clarity can prevent conflicts down the road. Startups often choose LLCs for their flexibility and ease of management. While some investors may prefer corporations, especially for high-growth tech startups, an LLC can be a great starting point. You can always convert to a corporation later if your business needs change. While LLCs are typically for-profit businesses, some states allow non-profit LLCs. These can be used for charitable, educational, or community purposes. However, non-profit LLCs must meet specific requirements and may not qualify for tax-exempt status like traditional nonprofits. Consult an attorney if you're considering this option. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, and other professionals may form a special type of LLC called a professional LLC, PLLC. This structure offers liability protection for business debts, but may not shield you from personal liability for professional malpractice. Check your state's rules if you're in a licensed profession. If your business owns trademarks, copyrights, or patents, an LLC can help protect these valuable assets. By holding intellectual property in the name of your LLC, you make it clear that these assets belong to the business, not to you personally. This can help with enforcement and transfer of rights. Planning for the future? An LLC can make it easier to transfer ownership if you retire, sell the business, or pass it on to heirs. The operating agreement can specify what happens in these situations, helping ensure a smooth transition and protecting your legacy. If you ever need to close your business, dissolving an LLC is usually straightforward. You'll need to file dissolution paperwork with your state, settle any debts, and distribute remaining assets to members. The operating agreement should outline the process, making it easier to wind down operations. LLC rules and requirements can vary from state to state. Some states have higher fees, more paperwork, or unique regulations. It's important to research your state's specific laws before forming an LLC so you know what to expect and can avoid surprises down the road. If you operate your LLC in more than one state, you may need to register as a foreign LLC in each additional state. This usually involves filing paperwork and paying fees. Make sure you're compliant wherever you do business to avoid penalties or legal issues. Non-U.S. residents can form LLCs in the United States, and LLCs can do business internationally. However, there may be extra tax and legal considerations, so it's wise to consult with professionals who understand cross-border business. This can help you avoid costly mistakes and stay compliant. Not every business needs an LLC. If you're just testing an idea, have minimal risk, or operate as a hobby, you might be fine as a sole proprietor. However, as your business grows, or if you take on more risk, forming an LLC can offer valuable protection and benefits. There are a lot of myths about LLCs. Some people think they're only for big companies, or that they're expensive and complicated. In reality, LLCs are accessible to almost anyone and can be set up quickly and affordably. Don't let misconceptions stop you from considering this business structure. While you can form an LLC on your own, it's often helpful to consult with an attorney or accountant. They can help you choose the right structure, file paperwork correctly, and set up your business for success. Professional advice can save you time, money, and headaches down the road. To wrap up, an LLC is a flexible, protective business structure that's accessible to most entrepreneurs. It offers liability protection, tax flexibility, and credibility for your business. Whether you need an LLC depends on your goals, risk level, and plans for growth. Take the time to weigh your options and consult with professionals if needed. Thanks for watching, and best of luck on your business journey.